Miss Ferguson, I'm Jake from the lab, and I'm here to draw your blood.
You need to speak louder. I couldn't hear you.
I'm Jake from the lab, and I'm here to draw your blood.
They just poked me an hour ago. They poked me an hour before that. I feel like a pincushion. Why are you taking my blood this time?
Same thing, they checked it for the last two times.
You don't know why you're going to poke me? Shouldn't you know these things?
I'm following the order. I pull the order slip, and I draw the blood.
Well, I certainly don't want my blood drawn again, especially by someone who's too young to know what he's doing.
Look, Miss Ferguson, I know how to draw blood, and I know what I'm doing. Now, if you don't want your blood drawn, that's your choice. I mean, you can certainly make that decision.
That's right. It is my choice. I'm 82 years old and I'm able to make my own decisions. And you can take your needles and your tattoos and go poke someone else.
No problem. Angela, are you taking care of Miss Ferguson?
Yes, why?
Well, I just met Miss Ferguson. I went in to draw her blood. She started yelling at me and refused to let me do it. She told me I could take my tattoos and my needles and get out.
I'll go talk to her.
And let me know if she changes her mind. I don't have time to wait around for her.
Ms. Ferguson, I just met Jake from the lab in the hallway. He told me that you don't want your blood drawn. He may look kind of questionable with all his tattoos and piercings, but he really is a nice kid. Why won't you let him draw your blood?
Listen here, honey. I'm old and I'm tired. Why doesn't everybody just leave me alone? Most likely I'm going to die soon anyway.
I know that it's uncomfortable having your blood taken all the time, but this is needed to check if your medication is at an appropriate level since it's a blood thinner. We want to make sure that you don't develop any more clots. These clots can dislodge and go to your lungs or other places that would be dangerous for you.
I know all that. The doctors told me. You can get rid of this blood thinner stuff too. I just want to be done with all this.
You sound very frustrated.
You're darn right I'm frustrated. I've never been sick before. I've been on this earth 82 years and I've never even stepped foot in a hospital before this time. In fact, all four of my children were born at home. Oh, listen to me going on and on. I really need to stop complaining. I know I would be yelling back at my kids if they were going on and on like this, but I'm just so tired. This leg has been keeping me up.
That leg has been causing you a lot of pain, hasn't it? Unfortunately, you have a blood clot in that leg, which is causing the pain. We treat the clot with the IV heparin medication. We monitor whether or not it's doing its job by drawing your blood until the heparin reaches a therapeutic level. Once it gets to where it needs to be, we can stop taking your blood so often. I know that if I were making the decision for myself, I'd have to decide if I could put up with all this poking.
Well, you're not me, and I'm not one to give in to other people's advice. But I'm certainly tired of all this fuss. And I can be a crabby old lady sometimes. You could send that nice young man with the crayon markings on his wrists and the holes in his ears back in here. And this time, I'll let him take my blood.
Thanks, Ms. Ferguson. I will give him a call. And let me know when you need pain medicine. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.